Hi guys. I just want to, dude, I've been sick. I put a lot of like Holy 4, bro. World Conquest Germany, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you, I'm playing it over like the last couple days. I think like 5 days by now. But I've been trying to Germany Iron Man it with regular, no buffs, no change in game rules, and it's actually pretty tough. Like, dude, it's not been easy, bro. Like, I've had already 2 fumble runs, like where I failed to conquer France and I kind of and my army collapsed. This time was different because I conquered France. And basically, the game started, I focused on civs only. And I was like stressing so much at the start of the game. My navy, I kind of abandoned it and only did submarines. And I invested 0 into the navy. The Air Force, other rounds I did, and I focused way too hard on fighters. But this one I focused on, on close air support, but this one I focused on fighters. And since on this one I focused on fighters, my Air Force was actually functional. And I had super good CAS and medium bombers, and those are the ones I focused on. My resource management was superior, just as much as I needed. And I actually did like my research for resource extraction and shit. So basically, I was actually gonna meme out Denmark, but they're guaranteed by the British. I could have gone to war with the British in 1937, but I hadn't gone Austerlitz or Sudetenland fast enough. And since I didn't get those fast enough, since I had the justification, but didn't go to war with them. So I did it the normal way. I declared war on Poland pretty late, but I went to the Benelux, and I hit them with my whole freaking army, and they kind of collapsed. I did get a lot of casualties, though. I think by this time I got like 200k casualties, which is actually really bad. Because their armies were way better than I thought. But I kind of relied on meaty divisions that took a lot of casualties because, well, compared to the last one, it was not nearly as bad. Because the last 2 times I fought France, my casualties were like 500k. They're atrocious because I was trying to rush Austria and Czechoslovakia. And both of them were like in 1937 and 1938. So yeah, that was pretty bad. But yeah, I invaded Poland. Poland put up a really good fight. And the British did kind of start bombing me, but we had enough fighters to repel it. And we invaded France, and they fell in like 2 seconds. And at the same time we invaded France, like simultaneously we invaded Denmark. And then after that, we put basically our entire army to North Africa and Yugoslavia. We took them at the same time. And since we took them at the same time, we took Greece as well at the same time. So we had the Mediterranean, but the Italian fleet, basically the entire Italian fleet sunk. It was kind of a miracle for the British, but they absolutely cooked. Even though we had air supremacy, even though all that CAS and the medium bombers, like I put a shit ton in the Mediterranean, but the British fleet was basically unstoppable. They cooked the Italian fleet, and they cooked them bad. It wasn't even like a gentle cooking. So yeah, that happened. And then we connected Ethiopia because Egypt capitulated, and we put some troops in there, just enough to hold the line though, because I really did not want to fight in Africa. Casualty maxing would have been bad, but we took like basically 0 casualties, for like 50k in that entire campaign. And after that, we aligned Spain and Portugal through the alliance. Surprisingly, they both accepted. I don't know why they both accepted, but yeah. And we secured the Mediterranean. And over time, the British fleet just got cooked by our Air Force. Over time. After this, we invaded Norway. And the Battle of Britain, by the way, if you want to know, we were basically winning the entire time. But since we had like 0 bombers, all my medium bombers were focused elsewhere on the British fleet. Actually, picking up the British fleet very good, destroying a shit ton of destroyers and submarines. Basically, their entire submarine fleet got destroyed from our medium bombers, and most of our cast was either elsewhere, sitting there because we were low on fuel, because fuel was a problem like the entire game. I keep messing up there. But yeah, fuel was like a problem that entire game, which is something we never really overcame. So they kind of just sitting there doing nothing while our fighters did everything. But we did have like 100 heavy bombers terrorizing British cities. Yeah. And then after that, what else did we do? We invaded Iran, which was a terrible decision, and we got a shit ton of casualties there. They actually put up a better fight than everyone else. And the terrain and the climate was not on our side. So I ended up putting my entire army over there. And what else did I do with my army? I started expanding my submarine fleet, but we also had resistance everywhere. We had a phase where we had naval supremacy in the North Sea, but just in time we were gonna literally, I think it was like the 3 days before my naval invasion was prepared, the British fleet showed up and got cooked up, and they kind of sunk our entire navy and left 4 ships remaining out of our like 30. And then we staged a coup in Britain. And since we staged a coup in Britain, yeah. Then Britain fell. They capitulated to mostly. Japan joined the war, and since we had taken out China for them earlier with our volunteers, we basically carried them in China. Since we carried them in China, they were super powerful. They're basically unbeatable, so they took all of East Asia and, yeah, literally all of East Asia, and conquered India as well. And when they conquered India, that helped us conquer all of Iran, because with Iran we did conquer them, but it took a while and a lot of casualties and a lot of microing. But we did do it. But Japan conquering India is what finished off Iran, because they basically had a fortress in their like Pakistani area. Alexa, skip. On my days, I'm actually a bot. And then after that, our army only had like 1 million people, and I would just send my entire army to countries. So we got our army within the span of literally 6 months. In the game, we got from 1 million man army to 4 million. We got like, and half of those, we probably had 2 million soldiers with just SS Panzer divisions. I'm not even kidding. That's how many tanks we had. And we hard traded oil, because the entire time, since I was adding building slots, I invested in refineries and like just refineries in general. So we had a shit ton of synthetic oil. Please make this. Please make this. Oh boy. My hands are sweating now. Oh my days. I can still start somewhere. But you can. This is it. Wait, I was just locked in there. Alexa, volume down by 1. And yeah, that's basic. And then we invaded the Soviet Union, and we cooked them for the first little bit. But what happened was we invested everything north. We struck north to Leningrad, because we knew Finland was gonna fall soon. Because you can actually go in debug mode and go on an Iron Man game, but it makes a copy of the Iron Man game, so it's still Iron Man, but it makes a new copy of the non-Iron Man game, since it kind of glitches. So I had intel on the Soviet Union, but I knew Finland was going to fall in 2 seconds. So we pushed Leningrad, and Finland was still alive, and then we invaded the Finnish mainland through Leningrad, and like we were like probably 2 tiles away from Helsinki, if you know what I mean. And yeah, we actually took many of their cities back, and we were on the like literally 1 tile from encircling a Soviet army. And Finland surrenders as we are like in their country unopposed. As we're in the country unopposed, liberating them on both sides actually, because we had sent troops in Finland through military access with all our extra troops, with basically all our reserves. Because I left some reserves, like of like I think 1 million reserves, just in case shit goes south. I don't know why. It was a strategically stupid decision, but I just had to. They're all rookie divisions, so I wanted to train them up. But yeah, but right as that happened, Finland surrendered. And then since that happened, all Soviet troops that were in Finland, that were doing the bulk of our army, just, went to other parts of the front, and we didn't really have any way to drain the Soviets. And yeah, after Finland surrendered, it basically fucked up our entire campaign. And a lot of our divisions just got stranded. Good thing they didn't switch sides. And it's funny because we both had military access, so our divisions were fighting inside there. But yeah. I'm never gonna do this parkour, but yeah, shit sucks, man. But yeah, we're on the Soviet Union. It's 1944. We invaded them literally in 1944. That's how long this game took. And oh yeah, in between that, we conquered all of Africa. Like we literally had Nigeria part of Africa and the Portuguese parts of Africa and Ethiopia, and that was about it. And I literally put my entire army in Africa, got like so many casualties, like 200k casualties, and it took so long. It took like a full year. I think it took a full year and a half, but we got it. We got it all. And there's U.S. divisions there, and they were so annoying. Man, that sucked. That was one of the worst games, bro. Man. Yeah. I also posted a couple edits. I posted the spoke edit. Yeah. I posted Ekgen edit. I had some buddies over. Oh yeah, this is when I was trying to get my spear mace. Wait, unstable event. Nope, there's somebody send me a friend request. Shit. I don't even want to play that anyway, bro. I just want to play full PvP, bro. Bro's genuinely the mystery player. Oh, what's my least favorite game mode? Dude, putting opera in the background of your videos is actually not a bad thing. My game's so laggy, bro. I haven't PvP'd in so long. I'm actually Wait, why does he do so much damage? Bro already knows. Technically, you don't even need the stake. Bro's literally a combat master. Yeah, and then I was really sick. We got pizza. I played on my hardcore world like a shit ton because I was sick. Dude, what is happening? Really, my only choice is to run. I gotta trick him into thinking I'm a head hitter. I'm genuinely on a hop. I can't even survive one hit. One hit and I'm dead. I ran out of speed, bro. Yeah, I was just super sick. I also finished my checklist. Calm down, Jamal. I'm cooked, I'm cooked. Bro, like how is this happening? Yeah, man. Bro really thinks some connection. Give me daddy. I would have clipped him. Oh my days! I might be the GOAT. I might be the GOAT. I clipped that. I'm a bot. Yeah, I'm actually a bot. Yeah, bro. It's actually hard to like keep with the upload schedule. I'm gonna end recording after this, bro. Cool, I'm rendering recording, brother. Goodbye.